This word has been in my spirit all week, and so I've got to get it out. All right. So, this message is for whoever is watching this video, and it's a good one. So, buckle in. If God was to give you every dream, every desire of your heart, everything that you are praying to Him for today, would you be able to hold on to it? Would you be able to steward those dreams, that money, that influence? Would you be able to do it? And I look back at my weight loss journey when I was 50 pounds overweight. It was before I lost all the weight, and I was very depressed. And I would always think if I was just given the body, then I could be healthy. Then I would start eating right. Then I would start exercising because I would be so desperate to just like keep the thing that was given to me. The sad truth is no, I wouldn't. I would have gained all of the weight back. If I was just handed the body that I wanted, I would have gained all the weight back. And that's just a fact. And it's because I hadn't built any of the habits and the discipline that I have now to actually hold on to those things. Think about people that win the Powerball and the lottery. And we always hear these stories, and these people, they run through the money, okay? They burn through it, and you're like, "Ugh, why are you guys burning through this money? Like if I had it, I would start a business and I would do this and I would do that." And I would used to always say those things. When you're given something so large instantly, like overnight fame, you just get all of this money all of a sudden, and you haven't built any habits, any discipline to actually keep the thing you've been given, it can be gone in an instant. And God does not want that for you, okay? So if you don't have those dreams or those desires right now, it's not because you're failing, okay? And it's not because God messed up or He's not going to give it to you. No, He has those promises for you, okay? He's got them. He's a God that He cannot lie, but He's shaping you into the person that can hold on to them. And so it's not going to be in one moment and then gone the next. If you're like, I really want to clean house, so I'm just going to hire a set of maids one time, and they're going to come in and they're going to clean the house, and then it's all going to be clean. It's just going to stay clean forever. Then you are fooling yourself, my friend, because I used to be a slob. And every single time I would finally get the courage to clean up my house, to clean up my room, what would happen? In an instant, it's all messy again. And the reason was because I didn't have the habits and the discipline in place to keep it the way it needed to be. Now, my apartment stays clean, okay? It's habit for me to just do the dishes after I start eating. It's habit for me to just vacuum up real quick. It's habit for me to wake up and make my bed. These are habits. Echo knows. Echo's been with me in like 4 different locations now. He can attest to this, you guys. Like, I used to be a slob, and he saw me get my life cleaned up, y'all. When you build the discipline, when you build the habits to hold on to something, then you're going to be given more, okay? This is just a law God has placed on the universe. I could be like, God, give me more money, give me more money. And I've literally prayed that before. But the truth is, until I learn to steward my finances correctly, God is not just going to give me something because He doesn't want to see you fail. He doesn't want to see me fail. He doesn't want to see you fail. He doesn't want His children to just blow through things. No, He's making us into people that can actually carry them and steward them. And He's also making us into people that are going to love Him first and love all things eternal first. Because while these things on earth are great, okay, money is not the devil. No, these things are not bad. It's not bad to have nice things, but it's bad to put those things above God. And God is making sure that as He builds His children up, that we are loving Him first, that we are loving Jesus Christ first, knowing that that is the greatest gift of all, and that this life is only temporary. And y'all know me. Like, I'm a self help girl. Like, I love self development. I love ambition. I love dreams. I'm so optimistic. And that's cool. And it's exciting to see all the things that are going to happen here on this earth while we're here. And we don't know when He's coming back. So it's just exciting to see all the things you can accomplish. But even with all of that ambition, there's nothing greater than getting to go and be with our maker. Like, that is the most amazing thing. And I didn't always feel this way. I did not always feel this way. You can have heaven here on earth because Jesus Christ's light is shining through us, and we can bring that to other people, and we can be vessels for other people to know our Lord. Yes, the dreams that God has for us, the desires on our hearts, he wants that for us. He's a good father. He wants us to have nice things, and that relationship, that marriage. But it's also about loving him first and knowing that this is all just temporary. I also want to leave you guys with some actionable steps to make this practical because, it's one thing to say something, but if there's no action on it, then nothing gets done. So, getting your dreams, accomplishing the things that you want to accomplish in this life. How do you do it? Okay, it's more than just discipline. It's more than just motivation and willpower. It's more than that. And it's a shift in your identity. When I was drinking all the time and I was blacking out every weekend, sometimes during the week, I was crazy and I was reckless with alcohol. I got this pull on me that was like I should probably like chill out on this a little bit. I didn't really want to fully admit that I wanted to quit. I just wanted to take a step back. So I would still go out with people. I'd still go to the bar and party it up, and I wouldn't be drinking as much. And people would ask me like, "Why aren't you drinking more? Like, why aren't you taking a shot? Like, this isn't like you." And I would be like, "Well, I'm kind of trying to slow down a little bit on drinking." And guess what? That didn't work. By the end of the night, I wouldn't even remember the night because I blacked out again, even in saying those things. Okay, so finally I got my wake up call. If you've been following my channel at all, you know that I had an incident happen where I got alcohol poisoning. I was foaming on at the mouth. I was rushed onto a ship hospital. It was very, very traumatizing. And shortly after that experience happened, I decided that sobriety was the way for me. And it no longer became, I'm trying to cut back on alcohol or I'm trying to quit. It became, I don't drink. And that was my identity shift. I no longer was a drinker. So when people would offer me, like, hey, do you want a drink? I would say, oh, no, thank you. And if they would pry more, I would say, I don't drink. This is with anything. If you want to lose weight, you have to ask yourself, what does that version of me do? What does the healthy version of me do? They probably walk more, they exercise more, they have a better routine, they have habits in place, they eat healthy. So when you're at a restaurant and you're looking at a menu, you right now in the physical might be looking at the menu and going, okay, I really want that. Then think, oh, I'm losing this weight now. So what would future me eat? They would pick the healthier thing on the menu. If you wanted a clean house, you could say, well, what would somebody who has a clean house do? What would their routine look like? They'd probably make their bed when they wake up in the morning. They'd probably take off their shoes when they get home from work and hang their coat up. And they would wash their dishes right after they were finished eating. These are habits of a person that already does those things. So you need to get that identity installed into you. And again, I'm not going to leave you guys without any unactionable steps to help you accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish or quit whatever you want to quit. So get a notebook and write the vision, make it plain. Write down everything in life that you want to accomplish from anything to anything. If that's losing 50 pounds, write it down. If that's flying to the Netherlands, write it down. Anything, like anything that comes into your head, just write it down. Pick one goal, the one goal that you're really focused on right now. Say that goal is, I want to lose 50 pounds. Okay, so we look at that, and 50 pounds is a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight. So that goal can look really daunting and terrifying. So instead of identifying with a person who's already lost 50 pounds, I want you to identify with somebody who has lost 5 pounds. 5 pounds and 50 pounds are two different things. If it's just 5 pounds, that's a lot more attainable, right? You don't need to do everything you need to do as somebody who just lost 50 pounds. So you just lose the 5 pounds first. What does that person do? They probably walk a little bit more. Yeah. They eat a little bit healthier. They drink more water. They're getting their protein in. You know, all the good stuff. And you're going to start doing those things. And then once you lose those 5 pounds, you're going to lose another 5 pounds, or maybe you bump it up to 10 pounds. And then that's going to happen. And what these are called is they're called process goals. And process goals are smaller goals that get you to the outcome goal, which is the major, oh, I want to lose 50 pounds. I'm cat sitting right now. This is Riley. He's the neighbor's cat. And it's the same thing with if you're cleaning your house, okay? So the whole house seems really daunting and scary. And that can be really hard for a lot of people. I know for me, it took me a long time to have the habits to actually clean something. Like I didn't have those habits in place. And so I had to learn how to become a clean person because I was a major slob. So it's the same thing with if you're cleaning a house. Okay, you want to clean your whole house, but that's a lot to look at. So let's start small. Let's start with the section. You could start making your bed every day. It could be something as simple as that because now you've built that habit in. That's something that a clean person would do. Okay, now you make the habit next of putting your clothes in the hamper right when you're done using them. Now you've built that habit. Or folding your clothes right when they're out of the dryer. I know that that's a really big one. It took me a while to finally get that down. These small process goals are what's going to bring the big goal. And it shows you that literally any dream or ambition that you have is possible in this world, okay? And that's because of God. God gives us authority to do anything. Like we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. It's so amazing. And not only are these process goals great to get you there, but it also keeps giving you momentum as you go along because you realize you actually are accomplishing things. Because if you just have this one really big goal and then you don't see any progress along the way, it's really, really easy to get discouraged. So use these process goals to get you to the big picture. And that way you'll have that momentum and that drive to keep on going. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope that it helped you. By the way, my name is Cinnamon. I always forget to say my name in these videos. I'm Cinnamon. Hi guys. And yeah, I just really hope that y'all like the video. Share it with somebody who needs it. And comment down below, like, what is something that you're trying to work on right now? Like, what are you striving for? And I'd love to pray for you. I love you so much. And I'll see you in the next video. Like and subscribe.